All right, these are all dollar albums from a recent trip to Princeton Record Exchange. They've got a great dollar section. Most of them are in pretty good shape. Not all, but most. So I just want to go through these real quick. Most of these are $1. A lot of them are upgrades of albums I already have. But this one I never had. I never had an album by Eric Anderson before. This one I believe came out in '69, A Country Dream. It's on the Vanguard label. One Hit Wonder by Apollo 100, the song Joy. This is a double album, so it's $2, but this is an upgrade. I do have this album. Hopefully this one sounds a little better. Same with this Blood, Sweat and Tears Greatest Hits. Same with this one, an upgrade. Debbie Boone, also an upgrade. David Bromberg's first album, upgrade. A lot of these are upgrades of albums I already have. But again, they're all for $1, and they all look really clean. Jackson Browne, The Pretender. This album I never had on vinyl, only CD. You don't come across this every day. Paul Butterfield. For $1. Chicago, this one was $2 since it's a double album. Chicago 17. Commander Cody, again, these are all upgrades again. Crosby and Nash Live. Charlie Daniels. John Denver, these are all upgrades. England Dan and John Ford Coley. This one is an upgrade. And I just want to show you the copy that I have. It's so worn. Look at the cover compared to the new one that I just got. And the record in this one reflects the cover because it's very, very noisy. So I've always hated this cover. And this one is like brand spanking new. So for $1, can't beat it. Four Seasons. Never had this one before. This is a laugh. I just remember this song back in the 80s, 1988, I think it came out. And I'm like, you know what, for $1, why not? I'll play it at a party, get a couple of laughs. She's nice to look at. So, Samantha Fox. Gallery, One Hit Wonder. Great song. Nice to Be With You. Found it for $1. This is one of the few Jay Giles albums I did not have. Nightmares, I've got it now. I got this mixed bag Richie Havens only because it's a reissue. First off, it's on a different label. He was on Vanguard now? Now I'm trying to remember what he was on. But this is an MGM issue, reissue. And also, it's got the little banner on the top here, Woodstock Showstopper. So I'm like, for $1 I'll get it. Olivia Newton-John, Physical. Never had that before. Al Cooper, I was very happy to get this one for $1. I Stand Alone. This may have been his first solo album, possibly after he started Blood, Sweat and Tears. I'm trying to remember now. Let me move this up. Tucker Rise, Marshall Tucker Band, upgrade. Long Hard Ride. My cover is not in great shape, so this one should be good. And again, I haven't even taken the stickers off yet. I'm going to do another video where I take some of the stickers off because a lot of times they will ruin the cover. They're so darn sticky. Oh, Paul Moriat. Not sure how you pronounce it. But this has got the song Love is Blue, which I grew up listening to that. We used to have the 45 when I was a kid. So, again, for $1. Oh, it's actually, I see it right here, too. Love is Blue. This is an upgrade. Melanie's Garden in the City. This one I never had. But this is an upgrade. I think my cover is kind of a mess, so this one looks a little better. Now, here's another example of an album. I bought this strictly for the cover, because this is my copy, which I also got at Princeton years ago. And when I tried to take off the sticker, it did that to it. So when I do another video of how to remove the stickers safely, I'm going to show you this one, and hopefully it'll come off a lot nicer. I'm very anal, I know, but I like the covers to look good. This is an upgrade. Poco, upgrade. Elvis, Let's Be Friends, I only had on CD, so now I have the vinyl. They put the sticker right on his eyeball. I hope that doesn't mean, you know, there's a mark on it. We'll see. Rare Earth. Is this Rare Earth? I never had this before, and I figured for $1. It's got a little bit of brown stuff on the top here, but for $1. Young Rascals, first album. That's an upgrade. Now this album by Johnny Rivers, I see a lot. I never had it before, but I noticed that, where is it? And I don't know if this is going to come out on the video, but the album's cracked right there. Yeah, there you can probably see it right there. There's a crack about 1 inch long, maybe a little bit less than 1 inch. So this record is no good. I'm thinking what I might do with it is make a coaster out of it. I've been watching some videos on YouTube about how to make coasters out of albums that are shot. So that is what I might be doing with this Johnny Rivers album. This is an upgrade. I already have that one. Same thing with this. I already have it. Samantha sang Emotion. I think she was a one-hit wonder. The Bee Gees sing backup on that big song of hers called Emotion. This one, one of my favorite one-hit wonders of all time, the Stampeders, Sweet City Woman. For $1. I'm so happy. Now here's an example of why Princeton is so great. These two albums by 10 Wheel Drive. This is the first one they did, Construction Work, Construction #1, and the follow-up to that was Brief Replies. They were a band late 60s, early 70s. They played the festival circuit. I think they were at the Atlanta Pop Festival in 1970. These albums, not easy to come by, certainly not in great shape. When I do find them, they're always over $10, sometimes $15. I saw them once in a record store for like $7. I'm like, man, that's a good price. That's about the cheapest I've ever seen. And I've always had that in the back of my mind, that if I ever find them for $7, I gotta snap them up right away. This one was $2.99, and the cover's like brand new, $2.99 sticker. And this one was $1. Now, granted, I haven't played them yet, but the vinyl looks pretty good. If the vinyl was crap, I wouldn't have bought them, even for $1. But they look pretty good. So this was the best score of the day. This is an upgrade album I already have. Same thing with Pete Townshend's Iron Man. I never had this Loudon Wainwright before. I got that. The soundtrack to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Never had that. Now here are two albums that I got: Cosmo's Factory and Beach Boys Today. These two albums are scratched beyond belief. Unplayable. I would never attempt to play them, and that's why they were in the dollar bin. So I'm going to try and make coasters out of them. And again, I'm going to make another video when I do try to do that, I guess. But I'm going to try to make coasters. That's the only reason why I bought them, is because of with that intention. So that's it for the Princeton purchases. Oh, let me just show you some. I got 2 CDs at Princeton that day. Sly and the Family Stone, fresh, $3.99, and Stephen Stills 2, also for $3.99. And these are just some various other recent purchases. Blood Rock 2, this is an upgrade. I got this at a record store in Montclair, New Jersey. $3. I figured it was worth it. And there's a great store in North Arlington, New Jersey, Vinyl Addiction. I never walk out of that store empty-handed. I got this Yardbirds album for $3. There were only 2 Santana albums that I need to kind of complete my collection. And I found them both there, and they were under $10. This one was $7, and this one was $8. Both from the 80s, Beyond Appearances and Freedom. So $15 for the 2 of them. I could not turn that down. And also at that record store, Vinyl Addiction, I picked up some CDs, including 4 Badfinger CDs, all for $2 a piece. Now, granted, they are imports. They're all German imports, these 4 CDs. And I'm not crazy about imports, but for $2, I'm like, I'd be crazy to turn these down because these go for a lot of money. So that's the self-titled Badfinger album. Magic Christian Music, $2. Airwaves, $2. And Wish You Were Here, $2. And I got Dragonfly by Jefferson Starship for $2, and Jefferson Airplane's Early Flight, $2. All from Vinyl Addiction in North Arlington. Great store.